Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to give you guys our overall thoughts and opinion about the show One Piece on Netflix season 1. But if you guys haven't seen all of our reaction video, here's all the reaction video. Don't forget to give this video a like, share, and subscribe, and please be kind in the comment section and enjoy our reaction video. And then later on, enjoy our review.
Filled with hundreds of islands strewn across vast seas. And throughout these seas are those who live according to their own rules.
What's the title of this episode?
Romance Down. Romance Dawn.
This is a world.
So there's a title for every episode, right?
Yeah. So I know that the first chapter of the manga was called Romance Dawn. So that's where this title comes from.
I'm assuming they're gonna mix some of the episodes together.
Be safe and protected. And today.
Now, I know that there has been different English translations. So I think maybe one of the translations for this originally was Rogue Town, which would make more sense than Logue Town.
Pirate King, where is your treasure? Tell us where you hid it.
Where's the devil fruit?
I do find the guy's accent a little distracting.
Free yourselves. Take to the seas. My treasure is yours to find.
All of these are pirates. I like the special effects so far. Like Black Friday.
Gold Roger's final words changed the world forever. A new age was born.
Are they referring to him as just Gold Rogers?
Probably.
That's
The seas to find the pirate king's hidden treasure.
it's kind of a big thing that it's Gold D.U. Rogers, not Gold or Gold Rogers. Just like it's Monkey D. Luffy.
One Piece.
Oh, like I don't even know what the significance is because it's never been explained in the manga, but
The sea's been calling. Well, not exactly calling because
It's Luffy.
I'm setting out to follow my dream to find the One Piece and become King of the Pirates! 10 men and the bird.
Do you think he's gonna get shredded throughout the season?
huh?
Do you think he's gonna get shredded throughout the season? And like
I don't
Luffy in the
know.
anime? His abs just getting shredded, and the girls are like, booties are getting bigger.
Mutiny.
You think he can play the part? We'll see.
Oh man, it's my first day.
He can't swim, right?
No, because he has the,
The devil
fruit
fruit,
power.
yeah.
So
That's the side effect of having it, right?
part of the idea is that they've been cursed.
Uh-huh.
I just wonder if they're going to do this character justice. From what I remember, she changes appearance. Or maybe that's later when she pops up.
Wonder if we're gonna see more blood throughout the season.
Actually, yeah, I think I remember now. She looks this way in the first episode you see her in, and then later in the anime, her appearance is dramatically changed.
I know Zoro must be after me. Who else is worthy of his pursuit?
We had a list of pirates and their bounties. Your name wasn't on it.
They didn't show it. What? I was expecting to see blood, like The Walking Dead.
That's Luffy as a kid.
But why does he have a curly hair? He got silky hair.
I don't know.
Easy with this room. It's worth more than the rest of the loot put together.
This is the brother, right?
Pretend it's a leg of lamb. You wouldn't drop that.
This is the brother, right?
No.
Because I know he got a brother.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen in the anime till way later.
Hmm.
I'm not afraid of getting hurt! And I'll prove it to you!
I don't get it. Why would anyone want to be a pirate?
I feel like they cast two different ethnicities for Luffy.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did.
So why don't you just leave? No one leaves Alvida. She'll never let me go. You should never let anyone tell you what you can't do.
But yeah, because I know Luffy has silky hair.
He said that you were mean. And cruel. And that you're as dumb as a sea cow. No, Captain Alvida, I didn't.
Let's see if they have a good action.
Now, let's see what Luffy's powers look like in live action.
You can see it now.
Yeah.
You just saw it. Already know what the feminists mean. He hit a woman! That's not a woman. I'm kidding.
You're coming with me, right?
But that's how their friendship began. Fix this eye.
But he's not a member of the crew.
Oh.
So it definitely seems that they're trying to tie things a little bit together than the episodes in the manga and the anime, because this character Zoro wasn't mentioned until this next story, probably in the next episode or the episode after that.
Who are yours for?
This one is for someone I knew a long time ago.
This is Zoro, right?
Yeah.
They cast an actual Asian guy.
You should know it's a high honor to be asked to join our ranks.
Kinda got my own thing going on.
Look at shoulders though, and his back. He work out. It's like a Chinese movie all of it.
Yeah. I don't think this is part of the manga. I could be wrong. Or an anime original.
There you go, blood. The devil fruit.
Yeah.
The devil fruit. Eat it, eat it. Literally a fruit, or they made it from cake and sugar.
What are we supposed to do with one bottle?
Generally, you drink it.
You just wasted alcohol. This.
So now what? We have to be going somewhere, right?
We are going somewhere. Next up, to the Grand Line.
My biggest worry, I think, is just different colored hair. You know, for some of the characters, like the pink hair doesn't really. I'm worried about the green hair on Zoro in daylight. It'll look weird.
It's gonna look good in him.
Guess there's one thing, but it's dumb.
Jeez.
I like how bright it is though, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like the color and all of that. Like it's really clear. She looked like Ana de Armas on this angle.
Hi. Can I buy you a drink?
Too tall.
Made them yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What's the brown stuff?
Chocolate. Makes everything taste better. Rika,
You stupid, stupid girl.
What?
Now you eat one. And apologize to the girl.
Are they gonna make up?
No. So far, the fight choreography seems to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least, like, just watching it. I'm not an expert.
You'd make a hell of a Marine.
Did he just check him out?
Too much time for playing dress up.
Looks good on him though.
Beautiful morning, isn't it?
I like the color grading and how bright it is. Amazing.
You are going to die.
It should look like Ana de Armas in some angles. I don't know why.
I just think it's a waste of time for you to be hanging out here. Can you close this behind me?
Or closer and it gets skimpier and skimpier, right?
I have to say, with this character, his hair is not nearly as ridiculous as his anime counterpart. Kinda just gave him long hair. He's got this weird hairdo. And
Are you going to kill me?
Oh no. I've got something much worse in mind.
or maybe he does give him the haircut. I don't remember.
I wonder how long she trained for this scene. You know what I'm saying?
The three of you working together.
Yeah. We're a crew.
Nope, not a crew.
together.
No enemy has ever escaped my wrath.
Wonder what did he do to the other guy then?
I'll go high. You go low.
Oh, this is serious. Samurai Jack.
Now, how is this gonna work in live action?
Gam! Win!
We need to get this safe out of here. Or we can do that.
He worked out. You can tell by his shoulder like he's been working out for the role.
Sensing a little bit of tension amongst the crew.
Not a crew.
I can't leave without my friend.
Can't wait, the Marines will be here before you know it.
The Marines are here already.
Oh, because he's here.
I'm not coming with you. You sure?
He wants to stay and be a Marine.
Every choice was made for me. Now I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna be a Marine. I want to help people that can't help themselves.
Oh, you just punched the guy.
It's just weird looking.
Why do you say that?
It is. It's just weird looking.
And they got the map. They must have been planning this for months.
What do you think?
That's my map. I'm gonna get it back. No matter who I have to kill.
Is it open yet?
No. And can you please give me some quiet and some space?
That's harassment right there. Bruh. Cancelled.
What is that? Ugh. No.
Go, go,
No.
go. Hell! What's wrong with you? He can swallow. That happened in the anime though.
I don't remember. Now this is very different from the anime.
And I will be king of the pirates.
Oh! Now that's funny!
I'm laughing with them.
It's just weird because the
My
first
bounty
episode was
posted
such a sort of
graces the marquee
closer
every
adaptation,
marine
and this is so different.
What we've been doing. Waiting to make sure we're alone.
You have a lockpick.
I have 4 lockpicks.
This does definitely feel like they didn't have the budget for the whole town for this episode, so they just put everything in this circus scene.
You ate the devil fruit? The chop fruit.
Remember me? No. Homicidal unicycle riding clown. I've been thinking about you.
No.
But how you killed my brother.
I thought they were couples.
Yes, sir.
Babies.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the films. That's something that is fine in the anime.
You sure that's all it is, Cadet?
We need to.
The Marine insignia?
You're gonna sell that as a merchant.
It's not for everyone, you know.
It's only my first day, sir.
I think it would have been better in live action to have them not be alive. Just have them look like snails, you know?
Good. Then we'll find him together.
You're gonna buff up, you think?
I mean, if you look at the anime,
He
the
buffed
version he is early in the show, he's actually drawn shorter looking face, and then when you see him again, he looks much more like one of them characters.
I thought the shit
What's the name of that deer again?
to be popular. We never got
The deer.
no drinks.
What?
The deer was
We
the
are
name.
still very
Chopper?
You're gonna be here as well.
I don't think they're gonna get that far.
Let's see. Somebody's peeing. Oh no. Salt water?
You really think anyone's coming for you? They don't care.
I want to see this. Ooh.
Luffy, can you hear me?
Look at the effects though. I think it's practical effects. Look at this eel. You get devil fruit powers as well. Look at that though. They use practical effects, right? I don't remember. Does he have devil fruit as well?
Right? Hair Shanks? No.
Oh!
It's on my phone!
It's only an arm.
No.
But Luffy changed that. That simpleton in a straw hat. Don't tell me you actually believe in him. I don't need to. He believes in himself.
In the power of friendship. Oh, you're okay with it now.
Chop chop!
No. You mess with my hat.
Maybe just a snack.
I feel like I remember this scene from the anime. And they showed the town itself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Roo. That should be about 3 hours.
If you're lucky.
I really thought this was his brother.
No.
It means the world to me, and I want you to take it.
Secrets.
It's me. You can tell him I have the map.
No, I know what's gonna happen.
Is this Usopp supposed to be? Is this Usopp?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Usopp.
In your actions, you idiot! You're not!
No pirate will get past me.
There are no pirates. Pirates! The pirates are coming! They're coming!
One Piece!
Oh, they changed the logo.
I think they changed it every episode though.
Oh, did they?
I think so.
Yeah, that's right. They did change it with Buggy the Clown in episode 2. So I guess that's just a thing they're doing for every episode.
I've seen that before.
Hey, Nami. Nami.
What?
It's ready!
That's how it looks in the manga.
Not a crew, and you are not hanging out on my boat.
Zoro, check it out.
That's unique. Nami, I think the toilet's busted.
Ew.
We don't have a toilet.
Ew.
Oh.
The snail.
We're gonna need a better ship if we want to make it to the Grand Line. A real pirate ship.
That is the Gecko Islands.
What about me? Hoped your father would have taught you better.
You don't get special privileges.
You gotta be kidding me. That clown was worth 15 million berry.
Where are they gonna get the money for these?
What?
Where are they gonna get the money for these?
For the boat?
Yeah.
Oh. How'd he get back together again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's about time one of my sorry excuses for a supporting cast showed up. Now get out of my light!
In the manga, there was a whole side story where he had to go find his different parts. So he was just traveling around as the head and hands and feet.
Mm-hmm.
Show's on hiatus.
Arlong wants a word.
They're teasing Arlong.
Are they talking about me?
No. Arlong.
Arlan. Okay.
With a G. No M.
We are going to need something a little less flashy if we want to sneak out of here.
There you are. What's the name of the ship again? Going Mary?
Yeah, Going Mary is the name of the ship.
It's love at first sight. That's yours.
Real beauty, huh?
What?
Yeah.
You can talk?
That's his now.
No! Over here! Yo!
Our experiences don't define us. It's what we gain from them that matters. You learned.
Money really shows you who people truly are. Most people only care about themselves and what's theirs.
Sounds like someone I know.
How are you doing here?
Uchi, buddy, Kai's expecting me.
What a wonderful surprise.
Who is this girl?
I forget her name.
Kaya!
Kaya.
Okay.
It's my birthday. Can't be too much trouble, can it?
Of course, Miss Kaya. Anything for you.
She's using her femininity.
Kindly show Usopp and his friends to the guest suites. You will bathe and change before dinner.
Beth does sound nice.
Because it is nice.
It wasn't easy to get either. It was guarded by a giant goldfish monster. Only, it wasn't land I was on. A massive piece of goldfish shit.
Oh, she's sick.
Yeah.
Did she get the pandemic? Okay.
Why would anyone even need this many clothes?
It's not about need with these people, it's about want.
You look like Nami.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, does that butler seem familiar to you guys?
Yeah, I think he was at the last dinner party I attended.
I swear I've seen him somewhere.
Are we gonna see his abs?
Tad overprotective for times.
It'd lighten up just a bit.
What is that?
Careful, you idiot!
Sorry. It's a chef's reflex.
You want to poison yourself?
And how are the dinner preparations
Oh my.
coming along?
Fine, sir.
They're poisoning her for her wealth.
He copied the mannerism of the anime character, always doing this with his glasses.
Maybe there's a reason why.
What?
Maybe there's a reason why he do that.
No, it's because that's what the character... It's a very anime thing. Well, the other characters do like this, but this specific character always does it with like that. I'm not as big a fan of watching this whole side story during the main story.
I'm not losing. You won't win wars if you keep playing defensive.
Very good, sir.
Nonsense. You just keep getting in your own way.
Because this sort of story of Kobe and his training, they did tell it in the anime and maybe the manga too, but it was like after they were taking a break from other stuff.
Do it.
Rather than going back and forth.
So we need to speak it louder. especially with these.
That's the language they understand.
Now, you know that certain foods can affect your constitution. Here, Butchie has prepared your special soup.
Poison. A cyborg?
Kaya, it's your birthday. You should be able to eat whatever you want.
Well, Miss Kaya's medical condition necessitates that I closely monitor her dietary needs.
It's like a blue magic, a cyborg, you know?
Tonight at midnight, I will become the soul earner.
The who?
Ah,
The soul earner.
that's great because we want to buy a ship from you.
I see. It's not mentioned that you're sailors.
Nope, not sailors. We're pirates.
Pirates.
Yup. We haven't sailed together for very long, but we have already defeated an evil clown. Down a captain with an axe. For a hand. We're heading up to the Grand Line, where even more adventures await us. And at the end of the journey,
Gather a landing party and make for shore. Your position as senior cadet has proven unwarranted. Nepotism can only get you so far.
Exactly.
I'd
Exactly.
like to discuss the matter with Miss Kaya.
These are.
I won't let anyone take advantage of her.
They're gonna kill him.
How did you?
Oh, he got the devil fruit as well.
No, not from what I remember. Unless they changed it for the show, which they might have.
I won't stand for this any longer.
What? What? Is he Freddy Krueger? So that's why he's doing that.
Yeah, because he has the blade finger things.
I'm no fan of yours.
What's his name again?
Arlong.
Arlong.
hey, Sorrow!
What are they up to?
This place is a maze. How about you?
Midnight snack.
Of course. You'll notice Luffy's always thinking about food.
We'll follow my nose to the kitchen.
We get along. Me and Luffy are gonna get along.
Nami's always thinking about money. Thief.
I won't apologize for that.
To be honest, I find some of the decor to be a bit gaudy. I prefer to donate it to charity.
I'm not charity. What do we do now? Have sleepover? Do each other's makeup? Kaya, are you okay?
You too.
What?
One wrong move and I'll break.
Hope I didn't get you in trouble with Kaya. Sometimes I get carried away.
Oh no.
He just put it in his pocket.
Is your girlfriend or something?
What?
Usup and me, no. We've known each other for years. Ever since his mother died.
That's a nice room.
I mean, you don't think she likes me, do you?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Kaya, would you like me?
I already liked you.
Okay, that's not what I never mind.
Nope.
He just put it in his pocket.
Got everything I need right here.
Poison.
Did he just drink that blue magic bowl? Triple G.
Okay.
What?
Really?
They're vampires?
Because they're black cat pirates, I guess.
Good night, Nummy.
Good night.
Don't forget your pillow.
Oh, she got a change of heart.
Help me! Please open up! I swear it's the truth, they really are pirates! Enough how you so come on!
Nobody believes him now.
Why won't anybody believe me?
I believe you.
Well, I know Zoro's not dead.
Well, yeah, he's the main
But
character.
I wonder if this other guy is still alive or not. No, I guess I just clicked it. Because in the anime, I believe the guy with the sheep head stuff, Mary, as they call him, I believe he was shot by Kuro, but then he ended up living. Like that happens a lot in the anime where somebody is like, it seems like no, they seem dead, and then like turns out no, they're just fine.
He's probably gonna live in here as well.
Maybe. I wonder if they're in the live action willing to take a little bit more risks like that, or they could do just like in the anime. Oh, now it's Zoro themed, where next season you could have the Alabasta arc and someone get blown up.
Are you?
But I'm telling the truth. Klahadore is a pirate.
Captain Kuro of the Black Cat Pirates.
Yes, long claws, tiny glasses.
Luffy.
But they don't have a ship doctor yet.
We're looking for a fugitive. Goes by the name of Luffy. Belongs to one of the lowly criminals Usopp has introduced Lady of the House. Horrid bunch, dragged the place dry.
What is he up to now?
That's how you do it. It's a good thing his head didn't crack when he fall into this thing. There's a training school.
Next!
His hair's always been green.
Yeah.
The best fighter here other than you. And one day, I'm gonna surpass you. Then I'm gonna be the world's greatest swordsman.
Maybe one day.
Not today.
But not today.
I know I can't beat you. It's these bamboo swords. Let's fight with real blades to see who's best.
But you want to beat me? You better be ready to kill me.
I feel like we're gonna see her in future episodes. Because in the anime, I feel like I saw her.
Nope.
I don't know.
Not unless they change it.
Klahadore isn't a butler. He's a vicious pirate.
Why would he want to hurt me? Hurt Mary?
Maybe he wants your money. It isn't a story, it's the truth. You gotta listen to me.
Yo, don't touch me, she said. See, that's what happens when you lie all the time. Now that you're telling the truth, nobody wants to believe you.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the story.
Lock the house down.
Yes, Captain.
What?
Okay.
It's a fortress.
Yeah. I will say, just like episode 2,
Friends built him to keep the pirates out.
But now they're keeping the pirates in.
it does seem to suffer from putting everything into one location.
They make it look like a horror movie now. American Horror Story.
See, in the anime, his whole plan was to have his crew attack the island. That's why you get the pirates are coming.
Mm-hmm.
And that she would die in the pirate attack.
Kid on kid crime. This is training montage.
Maybe you should have brought more.
Is that why he got 3 swords?
Well, in the anime, he was trying to do even more swords.
Oh, so that's what... That's the 3rd sword, right?
Yeah.
You still have a lot to learn.
Every single day.
If we keep that vow, one of us will become the world's greatest swordsman
Or woman.
to ever live.
Did they just make it woke?
No.
You got something to say?
Yeah.
That's gross. I like the design of this though.
Mm-hmm.
I like the design of this thing because this is Netflix original. This idea of the house locking down.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Reminds you of your house, right?
I'd say. I was just waiting for Quina. Do you know where she is?
There was an accident. She's gone.
No. Gone or like just she left?
I'm pretty sure she's gone. I don't remember exactly how it happens in the anime, but
Like gone.
yeah, as in you're not gonna see her around.
We made a promise.
Now you need to survive this. For her.
It's up to you to fulfill that promise. For you. And for her.
You need to endure. You need to survive. That's the message, right?
Mm-hmm.
He made it.
Hey, haircut.
Sora!
But I'm gonna go back and help my friends. So don't try to stop me.
You can't stop me right now. You don't have the power yet. I want to see his powers. It's well choreographed though, look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Miss Sky.
I see.
It's annoying now, right? Oh.
They stole the sword.
Looks like you're the one giving up now. No.
Is he gonna use the force?
He used the force.
And he's gonna go to 3-sword style.
Use your 3rd sword.
Oh, he's not going to use it?
It's not worth it. You hit a woman! That's what they're gonna. That's what feminists would say.
Oh my god!
What?
Too bad we can't collect their bounty.
No, no. The Marines already know where we are. We have to get out of here.
We don't even have a ship.
Yes, you do.
We're gonna have Going Merry with you, huh?
Wow. That looks just like your lawyer friend.
Going Mary.
It's yours now.
Now he's got to recruit Usopp.
You've been a great friend, but I think it's time I start taking care of myself.
I don't need a man. I'll friend zone you.
Do know I'm the captain, right?
Let them have this one.
Exactly. She didn't friend zone him. It's the Going Merry.
Oh, see, there's the theme song.
Check it out. Using my unparalleled artistic talent, I made us a new Jolly Roger for the ship.
What?
Okay, but this one is so much better.
Neither of the flags are gonna scare anyone away.
Okay, but the Jolly Roger's supposed to reflect the captain.
The captain. We are the Straw Hat
Call
crew.
me captain.
I am captain. It's all gonna be smooth sailing.
Let's put one off their stern rail.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Just call that guy Grandpa.
You just got the ship, don't break it.
Grandpa, it's my first ship.
How do you expect to be a Marine when you're wasting your time on this nonsense?
I do find the actor's accent distracting.
Why is that?
Because it's just nobody else is talking with that accent. It's just so specific. I feel like.
Grandpa, don't! Stop!
I mean, it's okay. It's just I still find it a little distracting.
Well, they wanted to make it, unique to the live action series.
No, I feel like they chose like that actor and that
on purpose.
I'm guessing that's his natural accent. I don't know that. And they just kept his natural accent.
Luffy had a British accent. Young Luffy.
No! Let me go! I'm a pirate!
And older Luffy have American accent. So what's your say to that? No, they just got the ship. You're destroying it.
What is he doing?
By order of the Marines, lower your sails and submit to my authority.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, like the snail has like the same sort of facial hair. One thing that they
It's
do in this
personalized.
is like, yeah, whenever they're talking through most of the snail's phones, they usually look like the person. What?
He's fuming.
Get us out of here.
On it!
Theirs is just like a small normal ship. Theirs is like yacht-sized, or I don't know what you call it, battleship.
Are we gonna see Sanji?
Yeah, this is his. These two episodes are where he gets introduced and joins the crew.
Is he gonna be shirtless?
I don't know.
There's something on the breeze.
Food.
Can't be. There aren't any islands anywhere near here.
Oh, that's the Baratie.
Yeah.
Baratie. Yeah. It's a resort restaurant.
Basically.
In the middle of the ocean.
Then I know what we're gonna do next.
Disguise the ship so the Marines can't find us?
Sail back to Sarah Village where it's safe. Nah.
We're gonna eat.
Let's eat.
Of course.
I like Luffy when it comes to that. Well, do you have money? That's the right question.
Maybe you want to check your book again. You wouldn't want to turn away the future king of the pirates now, would you?
And who is that, sir?
Monkey D. Luffy?
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
Corruption!
I'd be happy to check your swords for you, sir.
I got this.
They've never eaten.
It is something they don't have to think about that much in the manga.
Sanji. They're not using gloves.
You ought to try a table outside, because right now, the only thing I smell is you.
Fight!
After he apologizes for his bad manners.
Over my dead body.
No, do it outside.
Fighter.
You assaulted the customer.
One of our signature cocktails to help you choke down your meal.
Giving us the hard sell, huh?
Still sparkling mineral with ice or without, cubed or crushed?
Regular water in a regular glass. Thanks.
Right away.
That's harassment, according to the family.
Hello.
Merchandise.
Mihawk, did I catch you in the middle of something?
Mihawk!
A young upstart named Luffy fancies himself a pirate.
Doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
It's like a music video.
He's a wild card.
One moment.
What?
That's enough!
I'm afraid it's time I ended this.
What's the name?
Don Creek.
Then allow me to make it permanent!
He's a Jedi.
Where am I headed?
East Blue. Sambas region. And Mihawk. Bring him alive.
Because this is more changed. Because Don Creek was the villain they fought in this arc. But obviously they're not going to fight him because now he's already defeated.
Of course that'll make you a target.
If I stole the map, no one would have known I was there. As opposed to wrecking a base commander's office.
Your bill, sir.
Or Bill.
Thank you.
No, sir. Thank you.
What do you write?
You seem to be confused about the rules of the house, but Baratie doesn't offer credit. You eat, you pay.
I think you're... The meal has already been paid for. I just haven't given you the money yet. You can add it to my treasure tab.
And what, pray tell, is that?
I may not look like a big deal yet, but you're talking with the future king of the pirates.
I wonder if they have this in Japan though, like a replica of these in an actual restaurant.
And how are they paying for the drinks?
Who's ready for another drink? My treat.
Favorite kind of drink.
Does she even have the money?
I think she has money. Remember, she paid off the guy.
As allies. So they struck a deal to work together.
Why would the Marines need to work with pirates?
To do the things they didn't want tied back to them.
Exactly. Corruption! Bureaucracy!
Kobe, you may know how to tie a knot, but you don't know shit about how the world works.
Exactly. Exactly. Duterte, right?
to cook here?
There's this place where you can find ingredients from all four seas. East blue,
The
west
all blue.
north and south. They call it the all blue.
That's the name?
The all blue.
All blue.
Because there's east, west, north, south.
You know, rare seaweeds, spices that have never been tasted. It's a cook's paradise, and I'm gonna find it one day. That's my dream.
That's the One Piece. It's his One Piece.
Help me! Help! You got it, man. How does some nice corned beef fried rice sound?
Who's gonna pay for that? Down on his luck pirate that washes up.
Exactly.
I grew up in a small village, barely a village, just a handful of houses in the center of a tangerine grove. Drink.
Are they gonna hook up later?
I'll bet you didn't have any friends as a kid.
I had friends.
Swords don't count.
I had one friend.
But she died.
I signed an oath to protect people, to treat everyone equally under the law. And if that's not the case, maybe I'm not meant to be a Marine.
Is he even old enough to drink?
I joined the Marines over 50 years ago. A green recruit like yourself. I came in with simple ideals, but I had to adapt because the world is not a simple place.
Exactly, Duterte.
I could have been Fleet Admiral by now, but I always turned down the promotion. Do you know why? Because I'd have to do things their way. I'd lose my freedom. Can you live with that, sir?
Don't forget your alcohol.
Starting to fit you after all.
He's getting fatter, that's what he said?
No.
Ah.
They aim their biggest, baddest cannons at us.
Who's paying for all the drinks? Nami?
I did distract him so that Luffy, who's like the official captain, could bounce that ball back. Woo.
I should very much like to meet this
Luffy. You need to work out some more.
What'd you say your name was again?
Which one of you is Monkey D. Luffy?
Who wants to know?
You're Dracula Mihawk.
He knows.
You become the greatest swordsman in the world.
You're serious?
Accept my challenge. You'll see how serious I am.
Very well.
Does he have the Rennigan?
Tomorrow at dawn.
That's just how his eyes look, I think.
I'll take your captain.
I remember that when I was in Philly. We have one of those.
Right, are we done yet?
No.
This starving pirate washed up earlier, and you know what Sanji did? He cooked for him, right here in your kitchen, because your rules matter less to him than making sure a hungry man got fed.
He did that, didn't he?
Something to be swatted and forgotten.
Not if I win.
You're not going to win.
You don't know that.
Guys, maybe we need more drinks.
Maybe this isn't such a great idea, Zoro.
When you met me tied up on that cross, what did I say?
What makes you think I want to play pirates with you?
No, the other thing.
I kill your kind for a living?
The only way to do that is to beat Mihawk in a duel and take his title. I intend to do just that.
Even if you die in the process?
Yes.
You're the best I've ever seen, but you are not better than him. If you fight him tomorrow, you're going to lose.
Why do you even give a shit?
Because you're my friend, you idiot.
You said it yourself, you don't have any friends.
Because you're my whole cap. That's what he said.
No.
Is she in love with Zoro?
No, the author is, I think, pretty definitively said he's not gonna.
What the hell is that? I'm here for a sword fight.
I don't hunt rabbits with a cannon.
I'm no rabbit.
That remains to be seen.
He played the character really well. Is that even possible?
Yeah, is it realistic? I'm gonna say no.
Hardly.
He got the force. What?
One of us would become the world's greatest swordsman to ever live.
He need to show his abs as well. And Nami's there.
You're brave. I'll give you that.
Respect.
It's very anime.
No.
There's a giant wound gonna open up. Oh no. You know how like sometimes they go and it's like like suddenly the cut appears.
Why do you persist?
Wounds on the back are a swordsman's greatest shame.
They're supposed to be shirtless when he was fighting him. No. That's a deep cut.
Roanoa Azora. It's too soon for you to die. Grow strong and come find me. I'll be waiting.
That's cocky. You're not strong enough. I'll let you live and take your revenge.
You'll be disappointed, right?
Could never fail me.
Never again.
Does he have veneers?
Until I beat him to become the greatest swordsman.
I'll never lose again.
It's been a while since I watched it, but I feel like this is switched around.
Huh?
I feel like this is switched around with in the arc. Because I feel like in the anime, it's at the end of this arc. Like they finished defeating Don Krieg, who's not even
he's not
in this, and then they get attacked by Mihawk.
I didn't. He's really heavy. I mean, he's got a really big head. It's like freakishly big.
What is
I thought he was gonna say he's fat.
A doctor. We need a doctor.
One of them carrots cut too thick.
Cooking show.
Oregano's for savages.
Bruh.
Who's that one celebrity chef? Jamie something?
Who needs a doctor? He got into a fight with this warlord guy, but he lost. And
Fine. Bring me my kitchen knives and a bottle of our best whiskey.
Why a yellow towel?
I don't know. And who's this now? The design.
Are you kidding?
I think that's for him.
Wait, we're not gonna cook.
realize the wounds?
Hell no. That'd be a waste of really good liquor.
Bruh. Exactly.
Needle.
Oh.
So, where is he? Where's Luffy?
He's always listening in.
Ha! I won't let that happen.
Then you have your work cut out for you, Vice Admiral, because that boy is interesting. Maybe your grandson will be the one to find the One Piece after all.
He knows.
How does he know? It's going crazy.
Something smells delicious.
I just thought everyone would be hungry, man. Plenty we didn't use. Never waste food.
I sound like Sanji. And I eat like Luffy. I can cook like Sanji too.
No way he's gonna let some warlord guy beat him.
Well, you gotta eat. Come on, if you don't want the fish...
Is that an onigiri?
He really likes rice balls. And beer. What about rice balls soaked in beer?
And he was one of the best pirate captains that ever sailed the seas.
Seth was a pirate? How you two meet? Were you on his crew or something?
Not exactly.
I'm his prisoner.
Yeah, kind of.
I will when I get to the Old Blue.
Hear that, boys? Sanji's going to the All Blue.
The Spice Island in the real world.
Yes, it does. And one day I'm gonna find it.
It's a tall tale told by cooks to pass the time. Now get to those tables.
It does. It's in Indonesia. The Spice Island.
The Old Blue.
dead. Except for us.
He saved him.
This is all the food we got. There's no more after this.
Why do you get the bigger one?
Because I'm 3 times your size, that's why.
How did he get there? Probably because of the high tides.
Yeah. I think
it's low
Zep's
tide,
bag when the anime was much bigger.
Wait for the tides to rise. Spam?
Naturally, because this is live action, I don't expect him to look as starved as the anime.
Jeez, day 25.
I mean, I guess they could have done it with CGI, but still, it'd be hard to pull off.
And he didn't get 10. What
Bruh.
the? He don't have fire. Yeah, he didn't get 10 in sunburn. For 30 days out in the sun like that. It's dry bread now. Get no more food. What? He's probably dehydrated by now. 70 days. You see what happens when you're hungry?
I'm interested to see how this reveal goes.
You gotta give me some.
Gold.
There's no food. How are you still alive? Your leg. What happened?
No.
That's how he's lost his leg.
You ate your own leg. You gave me all the food. Why? You don't even know me. Why would you do that for a stranger?
See, he got 10. But you see, out of all the gold,
Because we are that plant.
food is more important than gold.
Believe me, the old lure is real. It's real. And if I can't find it,
maybe you can.
Well, then maybe you can.
Bruh.
And I'm gonna need you to fulfill that dream. For both of us.
Why didn't they show it to us though? Him cutting his leg.
They don't need to show that.
When the king went to claim the treasure, the city was gone. And most of the king's soldiers perished on the journey.
That's teasing something for like 3 arcs. 3 from now.
To his king, insisting the city of gold sank into the sea.
Skypea.
You imagine that? In a whole city of gold?
I don't think that was the point of the story.
Stories can have different points.
Yeah, he's gonna work out. He's gonna need to work out too.
Most of the Marines on deck. I'll address them at afternoon watch.
We're gonna hunt down Luffy like a pirate. And what is this? What?
Welcome to Baratie.
Remember, that's Arlong.
My God hasn't been so great lately.
At least he'll know it's you. What he got to lose?
His life.
What's up? I just wanted to tell you that... Let me start over.
You need to wake up so you can fight Mihawk again.
The Arlong pirates are at Baratie. We have to leave now.
What? I can't let innocent people get hurt because of me. It's gonna be safe with you.
That's assault right there. And harassment.
Bruh. This is the pirate I've heard so much about. You know, I was expecting someone bigger.
So was I.
Arlong the Saw. Even the Marines flee before my flag.
Not ringing a bell. How you find me anyway?
Old friend helped me track you down.
Straw hat? Burpee? What are you doing here?
Burpee?
I've got eyes and ears everywhere.
Ew.
What?
Usopp's hiding, of course. Oh, this isn't going so well. This isn't going so well for Luffy.
Arlong, wait! I have the map. I got it for you just like I said I would. I was never on your crew.
Betrayal.
With you so I could steal the map.
There's Sanji. He's shirtless. Let's see if he got abs.
Where's Nami? She's gone. She's a member of Arlong's crew.
How did they find out?
Can't be.
Look at Sanji. See, he worked out. He played a part.
So the gloves are coming off. We will capture them, and they will be brought to justice.
Extrajudicial killing.
If it means that much to you, go find it.
Look, do you want me to quit? Is that what you want?
Quitting is staying here. Don't you get it? It's one thing to have a dream, it's another to go after it.
He's right.
And we had a pretty great dinner. All of us sitting around together, listening to Usopp's stories. And now I lost Nami. I lost the Grand Line map.
She probably made a copy of it.
And maybe I will lose you too. I didn't know what to say before, but I know what to say now, and it's so simple.
Well, if it's like the anime, they'll find out having a map doesn't even do you that much good.
I need you, Zoro.
You gonna keep talking or let me get some sleep?
Zoro?
Think someone's gonna make a shipping video. Just cut out that part. I need you, Zoro.
What do we do now? Plot a course for the Grand Line? No, but I thought we were going after the One Piece.
We are, but we can't do it without our whole crew. First,
We need to get Nami.
we're going after Nami.
I knew it.
Heard you guys need a cook.
Yeah! Yes, we do!
Why are we bringing the waiter?
Because we can't boil water.
They're gonna have a banter all the time.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a couple.
Bruh. You know, all these years, living under your shitty roof, cooking at your shitty restaurant, I owe you my life. Thank you for putting up with my shit all these years, old man.
That's his father figure now, right?
I'll never forget you, Zeph.
Yeah, it's better than his actual father.
Well, yeah, he offered his leg just to save your life. What the fuck?
So we're going after Nami, but how are we gonna find her?
Yeah, we don't even know where she is.
I know someone who does.
The snail?
No.
Oh no, Buggy.
Hello, boys!
How is he able to take him?
Because I think they have the rest of his body. Well, his body, because it's just a head.
There's dolphins in this universe.
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't know her very well either, Mosshead.
I'm sure Nami has her reasons.
Zoro is recovered quickly.
Konomi Islands. And who's this?
I think that's supposed to be Nami.
Oh.
With the hair, I think.
Mm-hmm. So this is Nami's episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these 2 episodes, really. But I'm assuming we're gonna get her flashback this episode. Well, it might go into both.
All in.
Strike.
Queen's full.
I don't know what that means.
Right, game's over. Nami, Olin wants a word.
Sorry, boys. I'll be back for the rest of your berry later.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call the currency, berry.
I know. Remember I asked you how much is it in dollars though?
Yeah. That's a nice set.
Girls, wash up for dinner.
Day-old biscuits in the bake.
Cocoa Village.
Where did you get the book, Nami?
I took it from the bookstore.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted it. What? It's not like I hurt anybody.
You hurt the people you stole from.
Exactly.
And yourself.
No, they don't know what it's like. I hate eating tangerines.
Wait, this is the kid from
We may not have much, but we have a roof over our heads and we love each other. That's what makes us a family.
No, we're
Yeah,
not
she's-
a real family. No, Chico's not my sister, and you're not even my mom.
What? This is the kid from that Marilyn Monroe movie we saw. What's the title of that movie? Blondie?
Blonde?
Blonde?
Yeah.
Remember?
I'd have to see a picture, but yeah, I think so.
We made a reaction movie.
Yeah, I
about
remember.
To engage a band of pirates in the Oika Kingdom. But we got separated.
it. Oh, she's a Marine.
Former Marine.
I had to live so I could take care of you.
How did you know?
I just knew. It was the right thing to do. I know you'll do the right thing too.
We're not supposed to be stealing, no matter how poor we are. Don't listen to the Democrat.
You think killing humans will solve all your problems?
You have a special place in my empire.
The Baratie.
I've got a dozen T-bone steaks in a busted cooler. It'd be such a shame to let all that delicious marbling go to waste.
We're not here for a meal. We're here for information.
That steak. Medium rare?
You like steak?
More rare than medium.
You can tell he's related to Luffy.
You got something for me?
I'm sorry I took the map book.
And you promised to never steal again.
I promise.
She's not gonna keep that promise.
Citizens of Coco Village! This town belongs to me!
What? That's how strong he is.
Yeah.
Arlong wanted the map, and I conned you into getting it for me. And you bought it. I was never part of your stupid crew.
You don't mean that.
Are they gonna make up?
I could go bring the boat around if we don't want to walk all the way back.
It's a lot of tangerines.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got much to cook with.
You'd be surprised how much I can make with very few ingredients. Come on, what do you say? We have a little dinner, a little conversation.
Fine, but they better be desserts.
Slut. See, he likes his steak rare as well, like me. That's cool. Marines.
Captain Azumi, what a pleasant surprise.
Always good to catch up, Arla. Although, I hear troubling news from Gosa.
How come he got whiskers?
I don't know.
There are other reports as well about fishermen stirring things up around the Konomi Islands.
I already know what you're gonna say.
What?
Corruption.
It's just a party. Let's go upstairs to discuss our business. Nami, join us.
See, told you. Corruption is happening in this world too.
Served?
What did Sanji make?
I don't know.
Some sort of noodle. Noodle dish.
No. No, no.
Nami, Michiko, I love you girls.
What?
Wait, Nami's working for the pirate that killed your mother?
How do you know she's not one of Arlong's crew?
Same way I knew you weren't gonna kill me when I cut you down from that cross. Same way I knew about Usopp and Sanji.
Yeah, I don't know about that, waiter.
I guess it's just the price of doing business.
You're not smarter than people give you credit for.
He's gonna get killed.
The world government has worked very hard to foster better relations between our people, to keep the peace. A fishman is one of the warlords of the sea.
Jinbei is a fool! A government dog to an inferior master. I serve no man.
I can accept the terms of our usual deal.
Yes. You're smarter than people give you credit for.
I was waiting for him to get devoured or something. Decapitated.
100 million berry. Nami, you've been holding out on me.
I stole that money fair and square. Now, are you ready to honor our agreement?
What's the agreement though?
By sunrise. And I'll consider the matter closed.
Probably for him to leave. What's the name of the island again?
Kurobi.
The island.
I don't remember the name.
For him to leave the island alone, right?
It's a way for the rat to earn some extra berry after all.
So I think Arlong Park is on the same island as Cocoa Village. I don't think they mentioned what the island was called.
You know something.
Garp is Luffy's grandfather.
Gossip.
All the things I thought you were going to say, that wasn't even on the list.
Should have known from the way they both love meat.
The way they both love meat.
You're not tricking me with your delicious stories. I'm not hunting a boar.
Last thing I want to do is put myself in the middle of a family dispute.
He knows.
Have the navigator set a course immediately for the Konomi Islands.
Aye, sir.
No, it's their turn now.
We'll see about that.
I thought they were gonna make up. But how did he know? How did everyone know?
I don't know.
How dare you? That you're working for our mother's killer, but now you're desecrating her grave too?
It's not what you think.
You have no idea what I think.
Jeez.
Told Arlong I'd work for him on one condition. That he let me buy back Cocoa Village. And he said he would for 100 million berry. And now I can buy the freedom of the village and everyone in it.
This whole time, you were trying to help.
Why didn't you tell me? It's okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
I knew it.
By the authority of the Marines and the world government, I'm going to have to confiscate it.
No, you can't do that. It's mine.
100 million berry. And where would you get that much money?
I save it.
Watch yourself, or we'll take you into custody as well.
No.
Do this. You can't do this!
She worked hard for that.
She stole it.
Huh?
She stole it.
But still.
Arlong!
What? That's gonna. That's enough, Nami.
I told you to get the hell out of here.
You did.
Then leave.
No.
You don't know anything about what's going on here.
I don't. Of course I will! They're attacking the village.
It started. That's gonna hurt.
I think they did a good job casting all the child actors for the cast.
Yeah.
You belong to me. You draw maps for me.
Oh, that's what's when she saw the chains before.
Want to use it to rule these seas. You'll pay me 100 million, Barry.
Is she wearing chucks?
Oh, you get it. Steal it if you have to.
The shoes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When you're able to pay, I promise.
There's a lot of things in the world that are the right word is anachronistic or something like that. It doesn't really fit a specific time period.
Yeah.
Like you notice that with the Marines, they have like baseball caps.
Why?
To punish the villagers.
We're not paying enough.
What's going on?
Michiko told us about your sacrifice. We didn't know. Can you ever forgive us?
There's nothing to forgive.
It's time for us to stand up for ourselves.
Finally, I get to cut something.
But how are we gonna beat Arlong? We saw what he did at Baratie.
Every creature has a weakness.
Even bulletproof ones?
I'll know it when I see it. Don't hesitate.
That's Arlong's logo, right?
Yeah. You see that little sun? The sun in that thing? That's for the Sun Pirates. Because they mentioned the name Jinbei. He's a character that you meet later on. He's one of the, at this point, one of the 7 warlords.
Follow me. Your men can stay behind.
You stole something from my friend.
Brutal attack. What?
No,
Cadets.
that's not possible.
Are you calling me a liar, boy?
Yes.
What the hell is this?
Smoke bombs.
Enough to attack us. Fishman!
Fight! Where are the villagers? Oh, they used that sound again.
No, they remember they said that this is our fight. I feel like there's a lot more fishmen than in the anime.
Yeah, I think I remember this on the anime. Where are the villagers? They need to help.
I remember they stayed back.
What?
She's a person with wants and dreams of her own.
You're no better than that axe-hand guy.
He talked like an anime now. You're not gonna hurt my friends.
I'm gonna kick your ass just like I did theirs. Because no one messes with my friend.
See, he told you. He talked like an anime now.
Ooh, someone's feeling threatened. Shut up and get me back to my body. We're close. I can feel my toe. Trust me, I can help you guys win this thing.
I swear, Clyde, if you screw us over.
He's gonna screw them over.
Now you need to help.
He's not gonna help.
Too bad, little one.
Did he die?
That's when we're starting to have some fun.
He didn't die. There you go. See, I told you. That's Yusuf.
Take that! The great Captain Usopp fails another notorious villain! And no one's around. It's okay.
We saw it.
They'll believe me.
How dare you!
But nobody else is gonna believe him because he lies about everything.
Yeah. What?
He's a shark.
Mm-hmm.
Mouton shot!
Mouton shot.
All great fighters call out their finishing moves.
Yeah, you're gonna fit in just fine.
Never fear the great Captain Usopp is! Oh, that's a pretty good. Mommy!
You're all okay.
You destroyed the palace. Now where's Luffy? See, she's crying like in the anime.
I'm gonna need these recipes too. You should really write a cookbook, you know.
Well, you know, a true artist never reveals his secrets, but could be talked into offering some private lessons.
Nah. That's harassment.
It's the least you can do, considering I saved your ass from those fishmen. What? I saved your ass? How do you figure? You don't even get your hands dirty. At least I don't need 3 swords to prove I'm a man.
Mm-hmm. Are they gonna make out? They got devil fruit powers as well?
No, I don't think so.
This is what you wanted, right? To be a pirate.
I'll treat you like one. He's a vice admiral. He's a vice admiral.
And I will be king of the pirates.
What about these straw hats?
What about them?
Arrest them too. They are the real criminals.
Oh. He stole from her.
I knew I'd never be able to change your mind. You're stubborn.
Just like your father. Just like your father.
You're on your own now.
No, I'm not.
I have my crew.
I have my friends.
I thought he's gonna say I have my crew.
Nezumi's last act of revenge.
How much is it?
Yes! Oh, whoa! That's a lot of berry. It's the highest bounty in the East Blue. You're a wanted man now.
Be proud of it.
Guess this is goodbye then.
Goodbye, Kobe.
No, if they don't show the wanted poster, they have to show it in the season 2 premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way they've been showing, and then that should be how they introduce Luffy in season 2.
I thought they're gonna make out at first. 30 million there.
Hey, look! I'm famous!
What do you want about? That's Luffy's wanted poster.
Not just Luffy.
Going to the Grand Line.
Remember that bird from the first episode? Yeah, this is the season finale.
Yeah.
Yes.
30 million berry. When is she gonna get this smooth fruit?
I don't know, but I think they're gonna team up in the season 2 premiere.
I want to get stronger too. Like my friend. Or whatever.
See? You can tell this is not from America. The story is not from America.
Your training begins tomorrow. Dismissed.
And Mihawk is here.
I recently ran into someone who might be of interest to you. A boy you mentioned long ago.
Luffy.
Luffy?
Thought you were hungover.
Oh, lighten up, you somber old son of a gun. Drink with us.
Suppose a drink wouldn't hurt.
They're a couple, right?
No.
See, that's the iconic logo.
Yeah. That's his Jolly Roger.
I'm gonna find the old blue.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
I'm gonna be the greatest swordsman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a map of the world.
I
haven't even heard Usopp's at this point in the show.
I'm gonna become a brave warrior of the sea!
This is it, crew?
They're legit.
Grand Line. Nothing's gonna stand in our way!
You need to wax his armpits. One Piece! No, it's this. Who's this? What are your thoughts on like the entire season of like One Piece?
So I enjoyed it. What do you think about it?
Well, I remember I was talking to you on like last episode, like episode 8. Like you can tell it's not like an American story. Because like a lot of American shows, should I say, like superhero shows, like how can I say, your superpowers are like given to you. Or something, handed out to you. Like in here, like, oh, there's a lot of themes, so like you need to work hard for things in life.
And well, I think that's a little unfair. I mean, look at Luffy. He's granted his powers, like the main thing that makes him so powerful by eating a fruit.
Yeah.
That's not that different from Spider-Man getting bitten by a radioactive spider.
But there's also like a theme of like you still need to work hard for things in life. Even though you are gifted with something, you still need to work for it. Kind of a theme. Not like in American shows, like you're great at, especially like woke shows. Like you're great at everything or something for some reason. And then what else do you think?
So how do you feel about the casting for the characters? I think they did a good job. Yeah.
It was really good. Like hands down, like the casts are like perfect, and the way they acted as well. I can tell they study the character. Really well.
And definitely the actor for Luffy captures that animated excitement pretty well without going too overboard, I thought.
That's why. And then I'm excited for like how can I say, like the next season as well.
Mhm.
Then I remember I was reacting on episode 8, like I finally see why he's the vice admiral. Like I've seen him in action.
Yeah, Garp.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm curious, like I wonder if they're gonna show it in like season 2 and how they're able to capture the Pirate King. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they show that.
I don't know.
Like it gives you like an idea on like, yeah, he's able to capture him because yeah, he's this powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. And then yeah, I'm excited for like yeah, remember what I told you as well? I can't wait for them to like get into season 2 and see them working out and all of that so they can get shredded. Then the clothes are gonna get skimpier and skimpier, like in the anime.
I don't know about that.
Why not? Why not? Because remember, like Luffy, I remember throughout the season, like he's getting shredded, all of that. And then I remember, like in some season, he got like this scar on his chest, like this X scar on his chest.
Well, that happens after the time skip.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happens in a big event, and then there's a time skip, and after that, Luffy has a big scar on his chest.
Mm-hmm. And who's the reason behind it? Who did that?
It's one of the big 3 admirals.
Mm.
I can't remember what they're called exactly, Grand Admirals or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 3 of them.
And who do you think? Well, who do you think's gonna play the character though? And who's that last guy we saw in episode 8? Looking at
So that I'm assuming is Smoker. He's a Marine.
Mm-hmm. Who's gonna play that?
I don't remember his what level he is. He might be like a vice admiral or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And then I remember you watching like the anime, and they went to like the Cake Island or something.
Oh, Cake Island, yeah, that would be like seasons and seasons away.
Because
I was trying to think of like exactly how many seasons away would that be, because like they could say do Alabasta in 1 season, and then if you really start shrinking things down, maybe not even a full season for Skypiea.
Mm-hmm.
And then like by the time, in its lobby, maybe seasons 4 or 5, and then you're still not even halfway through, because you still need to go to Marineford.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they'd have to either dramatically start cutting things down to get to like the end, which I think if they keep going at least for a few more seasons, they'll reach the point to where they'll be adapting stuff, and the manga will be finished by then, because it is supposed to wrap up maybe in the next couple years.
Are you gonna finally able to see what the One Piece is?
Yeah,
think? I feel like I don't know. I'm having this feeling like the One Piece is not a thing. It's, how can I say? It's the adventure itself. You know,
that's
it's
been one
friendship.
theory.
It's
the friends we made along the way has been the meme.
Mm-hmm. Typical anime. Do you think that's what's gonna happen though?
I'm assuming there'd be something to it, even if it is just like it's all of Gold Rogers, but then there's also another thing to it.
Because remember that scene like we saw with, what's the name of this blonde guy? Sanji?
Yeah.
Sanji, and then like with all, they're stuck in this island, rock island, and with all this jewelry and money and all of that, it means nothing because food is more important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like probably the real treasure is not gold or something.
Yeah.
It's not money. So what else do you think about this show? I can't wait for Alvida to like, take the smooth fruit.
Yeah, I don't know if she'll look like the anime, because they would basically need to recast.
Like a different Asian actress.
They might just keep the fact that, it gives her that, forget exactly how the power works, but like keep the same actress and then just give her the power without changing her appearance.
No, where's the fun in that? Like, come on, you're portraying the character. You need to be like super sexy and smooth in a skimpy bikini, like in the anime. That's the reason why I watched this show to begin with, like in the anime, because that, I don't know, it's a big part in the anime, like them looking a certain way.
Yeah, but not everybody in the show looks exactly like their anime counterpart.
Sanji looked like the anime.
But not exactly.
Abs-wise.
Even with that,
Physique-wise.
he doesn't have the curly eyebrows.
I know, but physique-wise, yeah.
And then obviously having the hair down doesn't look the same as it does in anime, where it completely covers one eye.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can't do that naturally with hair, where it actually completely covers the eye.
Mm-hmm. Well, it will improve in the future. That's why. Well, do you see yourself in this universe as well?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think you can portray? If, let's just say, they cast
I don't
you?
know.
Well, I wonder if they... Who am I gonna portray if they cast me in this show? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen all of the episodes. How can I say? I glimpsed like partial episodes each season because it's too long. I was watching Naruto. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So what else do you think?
Let's see.
It's worth signing up for on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I would say it's worth watching.
I feel like,
definitely.
no offense, but I feel like I enjoy this more than Stranger Things, honestly. Like, it's the best one so far. I can't wait for like The Last Airbender to come out though.
How do you feel about their strategy of releasing it all at once? I feel like this could have done well with releasing, even if they didn't do episode by episode, 2 episodes a week would have worked well.
Well, I don't mind it. I enjoy binging it.
Well, we didn't binge it though.
Well, yeah, because we had
but
to
I'm
go
saying
to work,
just us watching really just 2 episodes per week worked well. So if they had released it just 2 episodes per week, I think it could have worked out.
Yeah, but I still enjoy binging it. Don't give Netflix ideas though. So you wanted them to like release it like 2 episodes per week so they can stand your, how do you call it, sign up, so you can sign up for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Because like after this, after this we're planning to like cancel the Netflix subscription until they release season 2, or if there's anything to watch, good to watch or something. But if you suggest that, then we're gonna have to like, sign up for Netflix for too long. Even though there's nothing to watch. Oh, we can still watch something though. Oh yeah, I can't wait for like season 2. Hopefully they release it soon. Like 2024?
I don't know.
Well, don't wait too long, cause in the anime, like they can still, how can I say, they can stay young as long as they wanted them to be, but the actors are gonna grow old eventually.
Yeah, and
they're gonna grow up and grow old.
I feel like, especially if they do end up doing like 7 seasons or beyond with this show, it's gonna get harder to keep the same actors. So then the question is, do you just recast if you have to, or do you try to keep the same actors? And then the other thing is the things that you can do in manga and anime with like the kinds of stories. Like I've been catching up on the Whole Cake Island arc, and there's like whole arcs in One Piece later on where the crew separates. Right?
Yeah.
Like they go on this part of the crew with Luffy's going on a mission, and this other part goes somewhere else. So there's like major characters, like in the Whole Cake Island arc. You don't see Zoro because he's not with them right at the moment. But when it comes to like live action, it's harder to do things like that because the actor who plays Zoro is a one of the main characters. So he gets a certain amount of pay. So you can't just not have him in a season.
Yeah. So yeah, anything else for our audience?
No.
Hopefully we cover everything. Well, let us know down below if we didn't cover anything, or be respectful in the comment section. That's all I'm gonna ask as well. Let's continue the discussion. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy all of our reactions for season 1. for One Piece. And hopefully you guys enjoy our review for One Piece as well. Don't forget to give this video a like, a share, and subscribe. And please be kind in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.